The procedure I had was a tummy tuck. After having lost weight through gastric bypass surgery, I had a lot of extra skin, so I had that removed. Even though I had lost the weight and gotten to where I wanted to be, and actually was wearing the size I wanted, there were certain styles I couldn't wear. When I looked in the mirror, all I saw was this big roll of skin. It became more of what I saw than the success that I had for losing the weight. So it was kind of the final part of the metamorphosis that I wanted to go through. When I decided to do the surgery, I wanted to interview several doctors. That's always been my modus operandi for any kind of doctor. I went to see 3 other doctors who had been recommended. I have a friend who does medical billing and knows a lot about different doctors, and she had given me Dr. Kim's name, so I called and made the appointment and came in and met with him, as I did with 3 other surgeons. And I felt that he was the best qualified from several different levels. First, technically. Secondly, I just liked talking to him. I felt that he gave me all the pros and all the cons and was very forthright with what the expectations could be, talking about what else he's done, other surgeries he's done, and I just had a really good feel about him, felt very comfortable and very safe. My expectations were more personal. I didn't expect it to be something that other people would notice, because when I talked to people about thinking about doing it, they said, oh, you don't need this, you don't need this. And the truth was, I was able to wear the clothes that I wanted to wear, but it was more that I didn't like the way that I looked. I didn't like that excess skin. It always reminded me of how much weight I had lost, that I hadn't gotten to the place I really wanted to be. So my expectation was just to have a much smoother profile on my body. I have actually a group of women friends. There are 5 of us who are very, very close, and we've all had the surgery, and 3 of us have had body reconstruction. So we have no compunction about looking at each other and checking the scars and seeing the different work because we've all used different doctors. Dr. Kim is very mellow, very calm, and very, I want to say serene. I just felt like he walks in and what you see is what you get. There's no hype, there was no sales pitch or anything like that. He was honest and direct and detail-oriented. So again, making me feel safe that he knew what he was doing. My first consultation, I'm trying to remember if I came alone or I did bring a girlfriend with me, so a support system, and she was able to be in the room with me. That was what I wanted. I felt like he gave me as much time as I needed. I could ask all the questions I wanted, and there were a lot of questions that I had. He also let me talk about other, I was talking about other procedures just for future knowledge, but I never felt rushed or put down or anything like that. I felt like I was accepted as a human being. Megan's great. She's easy to communicate with. There are times I can just zap her an email and she'll respond very quickly, so I don't always have to pick up the phone. And for me, that works very well. So they don't care whether I phone in or whether I email or whatever with questions or with concerns. They've always been there to answer. And she's been very, she's worked with me changing appointments when I've had to do that, and really sweet. The pre-op appointment was well organized. We went in, he again gave me a chance to ask any questions that might have come up, talked to me again, going over what he was going to do, how the procedure would work, how the anesthesiology would work. So just making sure that not only was I ready, but that I had all my questions answered and we had agreed on what we were going to do. I walked up to the area that they were the pre-surgery area, and I did bring a friend with me, so I had an advocate and somebody to ask questions when I forgot to ask something or to just take care of me. And I would recommend that for anybody who's doing the surgery, is bring a friend, you know, just somebody who can be there with you. What they do is they bring you into a room and you change into your robe and they start your IVs. And everybody was very, very nice. The room, you know, we watched TV, we just relaxed. It wasn't a normal hospital room. It was the pre-op room, so it had a reclining chair instead of a bed or anything. But again, they allowed my friend to be with me without any problems, so you can bring a support system. I went to Mexico 2 weeks ago, and I was able to wear a bikini, and I'm in my 50s now, and even in my 20s I was not able to wear a bikini, so this was a lot of fun. I felt like my stomach was really flat, and I've been getting a lot of comments and compliments. I just feel really much more self-confident. I like the way I look. I present myself differently, I think, to my clients and friends. My family's really thrilled because I just have not looked like this ever. My overall experience has been very, very positive. I've recommended Dr. Kim to a couple of friends who are considering doing procedures, and he will probably be getting some calls from those people. But more importantly, I feel it went very, very smoothly. I had no complications. I have the result I expected, and it was the right choice for me.